Well, let's start at the very beginning, right? As you sit here and unlock the story inside of you, people who are watching are getting inspired and getting the strength to unlock the story inside of them and therefore heal. So before we even start, thank you for that, for being brave enough to do that. Shannon, let's start with your story. Tell us where it all began.
It happened last year, December. It was 2 days before Christmas where my husband and I had a fight. He literally nearly snapped my neck. So I considered to give him another chance and we worked through it. And then it happened in June again where he hit me with a brick in my face and then he almost ruptured my ribs. So I was admitted at Bara and thereafter I came to where I seeked help and got professional help from. Okay, so as from my story, I would like all young women and women out there that is in abusive relationships to never sit back and keep quiet.
Yeah.
Because it is killing us emotionally, physically, and mentally. If we're not going to die in one of those 3 ways, he's definitely going to kill you. So my advice to y'all is, please take a look inside of yourself.
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want to continue with your marriage or do you want to seek help? There is help outside for any abuse, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, any type of abuse. Because I've been in financial abuse, I've been emotionally, mentally, all the abuses you can find I've been through. And right now, at the point where I am in my life, I must say I'm a very strong woman to overcome everything.
Absolutely. You know, Shannon, they say that it takes a woman on average 7 attempts to try and get out until they finally do. Talk to me about the process that it took you to finally make that decision and then make the move with your children.
Okay, this was the beginning of this year where I sat down and I said to myself, my son is growing up. He cannot go through this. I took this man back thrice. I've walked out of my marriage thrice and I've always ended up going back due to financial situations.
Yeah.
We cannot depend on a man that is abusing us for finance.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other methods. We women, we've got hands. God gave us hands
And brains.
Even if it means you have to go stand and iron somebody's washing.
Yeah.
Please do it. Don't ever depend on a man. I think I was dependent on this man for way too much. So, as my point of view, you don't have to depend on him.
Yeah.
Walk out. Walk out. Your kids need you the most.
How are your kids now?
I think, okay, my son is very emotional still, but my daughter, she inspired me the most.
Yes, tell us how.
She has a little song that she sings. What is the song? Every little thing is going to be okay.
Oh yes, don't worry about a thing.
Yes, and she would see me crying and she would always say to me, she would play that song and she says to me, Mommy, don't worry, everything will be fine. And I'm like, yes, my child, everything will be fine. Even here in the shelter as we are today, whoever is down, that is a song.
Yeah.
She'll go to you and say everything is going to be fine.
Yeah.
And as my son's point of view, he does not want to leave this place. He gets emotional when it's time to go out.
Yeah.
Because of my husband, that is still harassing me till today.
Yeah.
Whether I'm at the clinic, whether I'm at wherever, he finds a way to get to my mother's house and go and arrest to find out where am I. So, yes, I think we are stronger now, especially me. I'm very strong now. I can take anything that's coming my way because of the counseling that I got and the love and support that I got from all women around.
Yeah. And also safety. I suppose
safety, yes.
You're in a safer place now.
And I'm very calmer now.
Yeah.
I was very afraid, very aggressive. Let me put it in that way. I was on defense mode at all times. So if someone used to say something to me, I was quick to jump because of the the trauma he put me through, the things he used to say to me, like, you useless. So I always had to defend myself.
Yeah.
So I'm getting rid of that defense mechanism,
Yeah.
slowly but surely.
And it takes time, that, because it changes your brain. Abuse changes your actual chemicals in your brain.
The way of life.
Yes.
It changed me in a lot of ways. I was like not interested in myself. I never used to dress. I didn't like brushing hair. I basically threw myself away.
Yeah.
Until I got here, and I slowly uplifted myself. And I just want to say thank you for the staff of, and they helped me a lot. So that's what I'm saying. We as women, we must never ever let a man break our self-esteem. With them doing that, we lose everything. We might even lose our kids.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm working on, and I'm very proud of my 2 kids, and they are proud of me.
So your hope for the future lies in what?
My hope is to help the next victim,
Okay.
to help them overcome their problems, their emotional, physically, and mental abuse that men, not only men, abuse us, but family members abuse us as well.
Speak.
Family members abuse us as well. It might not be in a sense of physical abuse, but mental abuse. So I would like to see myself as going into social working, but working with kids.
Okay.
That's my future now.
Yeah.
Or even if it's just not social working, just working with kids. Because I've seen a lot of kids here, and I've seen what they've been through. So as I'm sitting here today, I like to speak to kids, and especially when they're down. I'm more for them.
Yeah.
Because we have a future, they have a future. They really have a future, and I don't think I want to see a child going through abuse.
And you know, you've walked that path, you've seen as an adult what it can do to you, so you can see as a child what they need, and it's protection, and it's someone to be a champion for them.
Yes.
And I love that that's where your heart leads you to go. And in that, you'll find further healing for yourself. Thank you for sharing your story with us today.
Thank you very much.